News Football Saturday looks maybe a little bit better tonight as they're coming in doing all kinds of twists and turns and side flips and whatnot. But anyway, the Pirates. I don't think that's right. Who is it? 33?
32.
Corey. 32. Michael Wellman. All right, there we go. I tell you what, Burns' jerseys with those white jerseys and light blue numbers are hard for me to see. It's a short kick. It's going to be taken on a bounce by Larry Raper at the 24-yard line, and he is swarmed under there. Didn't get a block. Raper and the bus parks, and it's the option to Raper to the near side, and Raper's across the 30-yard line out to the Montgomery takes the snap and will give it off to Parks, and Arsenio just kind of lowers his head and shoulders and is out to the 40. Jerseys, gold numerals with the white trim, and here's Larry Raper coming to the near side. Raper will get to the 45, 46-yard line, but to Raper, and they're going to mark it off at a line of scrimmage, sends his man Raper in motion, and the give is to Parks, and Parks is over the 35, 14 yards to go. Montgomery, long play count, got Burns into the neutral zone. Will help Shelby get some of that penalty back. The Parks, the bus, is back there, and here is Preston Roseboro trying to find running room, and there is no Lions. Chris spikes to the near side, Roseboro in motion, and Shelby runs the option with Daryl Montgomery, and nothing doing there as Montgomery again gets the line of
lacking a little bit in the size, but has the speed on the outside. So Shelby electing to go to the outside to Burns' strength so far.
Boy, Rab just absolutely unleashed one, and Shelby's going to down it inside the 5-yard line, back at the 2. Tyler unleashed that one all the way back to the 2 field, and he has joining him back there, Harvey Key. And the give is to Key, and Key is swallowed up right at the goal line and loses a yard. Back today, Country Day leads that one 3-0 on the Medical Arts Farm. And Burns already at the 1-yard line. This is going to help. Shelby shows blitz, and again, we've got movement. So you're talking about, so the Bulldogs, a foot. Again, Shelby shows blitz, and here they come. Lance Camp back deep in his own end zone, and now he's got a lot of running room. Camp to the near side, holding the football out like a loaf of bread, as they used to.
In the middle of the field for Lance.
Well, Miles Lawrence, one of the sophomores for Shelby in there at a line. And right now, no score on the scoreboard. Camp out of the shotgun, snaps it back, and will run the option to Harvey Key. Key to the right side. Key looking for running room. Will have the first down. Harvey Key out over the 27, over to the far or short side of the field. Shelby, Corey Brooks shows blitz, and here they come. And again, it's Lance Camp right up the middle this time, though. Their ability and can make you miss, and in the open field, he is very dangerous. Camp rolling to the near side, in trouble. Now comes back to his check down receiver. Number 17 is the intended receiver, Donovan Williams. He is beside him, and it's a bad snap. Ball's on the ground. Shelby has it, and the Golden Lions will have it. And who's over there to scoop it up for Shelby? Mark Williams.
I made the wrong.
No, Lanston Tanyi.
Yes,
Tanyi. But the snap back to the 25-yard line. So hrnb.com. Shelby out of the double tight end set. Runs with Preston Roseboro to the left side, and Roseboro
defender last week on a touchdown line.
Absolutely. Tanyi in there at one of the one of the tight end positions there, as he and Travis now they're trying to do that with the double tights. There's Parks off the left side this time. He'll have the first down. Brooks Pharmacy scoreboard. Montgomery on the give to Parks, and Parks trips up just shy of the goal line. Where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him
36 unless they run that trap play, David, that seems to work well.
Well, there it is again, and Parks is in for the touchdown off the left side behind Tyrese Williams, and he first quarter of play.
And takes it in.
Versus snap, Royster's hold, Rab's kick is up and good. 2:58 remaining for Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network. Well, hey, those commercials sounded pretty good, Harold Watson, so maybe our transmitter problems are getting a little better. Tyler Rabb puts foot into football, and this one's going to go into the end zone. First touchback of the year for Tyler Rabb. Slot, where now Burns has 4 wide receivers essentially to the same side of the field. Camp in trouble, but he has a receiver, and it's complete up to the 30. Ball comes loose. The officials say it's on the field for Shelby to recover, and the Golden Lions have it at the 35-yard line. Who's the Golden Lion that picked it up? Travis Little, I believe. Number 80, Brent, picked it up after the pass was does he get any satisfaction, nor does Burns get the football back. And here's Larry Raper on the carry, and Raper's to the 25-yard line, very near. After really Burns has a chance to get settled, and now Darrell draws him offside.
Kind of short, and Shelby able to draw Burns offside.
Could have made some hay there, but they didn't take advantage of it. Here's the Golden Lions running the option, and it's Darrell Montgomery on his feet inside the 15-yard line, and Darrell reaching the football out to about ready for 6. Looking to do so here again. Here's Arsenio Parks, who is hit straight up to 7. In motion is Roseboro, and the give is to Parks, and Parks just bulling his way is going to be very close to another Golden. 5 seconds to go. Montgomery now sends his man in motion, and here's the give to Raper, and Raper will walk in untouched. So a 2-yard touchdown run for Larry. Top now, 13-0. And here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good. With 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Shelby leads at 14-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Back to Blanton Stadium. Pearlie Allen fitting better, but hard to say. Here's Burns out of the shotgun, trailing by 14 points. Camp back to pass, has a man as he another bad snap, and Camp able to get on it back inside the 5-yard line. I don't play, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Let's hold it right here, Brent. What in the world is going on with this Burns offense? At his own goal line in the shotgun. Snap back to Camp. Drops back, still in trouble, and he nearly falls down, and now Shelby's pressure might catch up with him, and they do for a safety at the back of the end zone. The Golden Lions, Mark Williams, Travis Little, land 5-yard loss for Camp, officially, Brent, about 25 yards. So here's the kick, and it's a end-over-end kick taken at the 35-yard line by Larry Raper, and here's Raper into Burns territory at about the 40 set with Raper and Roseboro at the halfbacks. Let's see if they try to take advantage. It's Roseboro with a big hole on the left side, and Roseboro's got a first down to the Burns. They'll be even with the short side of the field to come this way, and that's exactly what they do. Preston Roseboro, the ball carrier, but look who makes the tackle there, Brent. It's Darrell Montgomery. Long play count, and now takes a timeout with 3 seconds remaining on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Montgomery back to pass, play action. He's got Larry Raper wide open. The pass to Raper, he waits for a block. Now Raper's into the open field, and he's down to the 25-yard line. Golden Lions again out of that double tight end formation. Here is Arsenio Parks, and Parks still on his feet down near the 21. We'll see what the Golden Lions can do. Montgomery under center sends Roseboro in motion, and they'll run the option. Darrell on the keeper, tried to fake the pitch, or actually
Red set. I'm not sure they're going to run it.
Well, Steve Degree points to me that Preston Roseboro has taken off his pads on the sideline and is being looked at by the team physician, Dr. Bruce Cox, as we got a penalty marker coming in late, but it is short of the first down, and it'll bring 4th down and 3. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is long enough, and the kick is no good. He missed it, hooked it with the 36-yarder, cannot connect. Lance Camp under center for the first time tonight, and he'll run the toss. And that's Harvey Key. Check that. It is Harvey Key. I was right the first time. As he tries the look too tore up about it. We'll check an eye and keep an eye on that. Here's Camp into the shotgun. Pressure by Tanyi as he rolls to the near side. Now fires. Has a man. O'Brien Degree at the 30. He leads it 16-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Camp out of the shotgun, and again wasn't bad enough, Brent. And a back beside him in the backfield, and he'll roll to the near side of the field. Has time to throw, looking down the field, flips it up, and it's incomplete. In 10 warm-ups, Burns had a time punting the football, and look at that one. Oh, it's going to get a great roll, though, as Montgomery gets away from it, and this one's going to keep on rolling. Inside the 30, behind the line of scrimmage, Arsenio is, and they'll run the option to him. Parks getting to the outside, to the 40, and up to the 44-yard line, a gain of 10 yards. And another
receiver wide to the right, and Raper goes in motion. And Shelby moves a little early from Shelby's on 39.
Little along with Tyler Rabb, obviously. Here's Shelby out of that double tight set, but with the split halfbacks out wide, and there's Arsenio Parks busting his first big one of the night. 15, Burns some matchup problems. Big turn of events there. First down and 15 for Shelby, and the give again is to Parks, and Parks running free in the secondary is inside the 30 and down to the 20 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And again, it'll be Parks, and again, he carries the pile down to the back spot. And Raper in motion. They've got Burns all confused, and now they run the buck trap with Parks, and doesn't go for many yards, only in a big old arc, and there's another offside against the Golden Lions. Get the Bulldogs to jump off Montgomery to the line of scrimmage. Kind of a normal set there for Shelby, and he hands it off to Arsenio Parks, and Parks bangs his way, missing a field goal. This time, they'll again run it to Parks, and Arsenio bangs it. First down and 10, Golden Lions at the 15-yard line. Here's the give to Raper. Raper, oh, nice move to cut it back inside, and he's down to the 10. So a lot of times you hear that. And there's Raper in motion, and the give is to Mark Williams, and Williams is stood up and then bounced backwards. He'll look Montgomery on the ball control, and again gets Burns to jump off sides.
They got the line up.
I think Burns knows, David, that they're on. And I've never seen it work every single time.
Here on third down and 3, Raper in motion, and they'll run the option to the far side of the field. Montgomery cuts it up inside. He's dead. And so here the Golden Lions will try it. This will be a 22-yard attempt for Rab. There's the snap. It's high, but Royster gets it down, and the kick is good. So with 16, now 15, extends the lead to 9 here, and boom into it, and that's another good kick for Rab that will be taken at the 5. Return man out to the 20, and will be down at about the 23-yard line. So with 7, Lance Camp out of the shotgun, double wides to each side. Shelby shows blitz, and here comes Corey Brooks. Camp rolls out to the far side, now looks, and throws long, and it's into the Burns bench, incomplete as the half comes to a control. And then we'll come back with our Wilson Stroud Stadium, Pearlie Allen Field, for the second half kickoff as Tyler Rabb puts his foot into the football, and taking it at about the 10-yard line is Brian Scott for the Bulldogs. He's out over the 20 to about the 12, and O'Brien Degree split to the near side. 2 receivers split to the far side, and the man in motion as Lance Camp is back to throw. Under pressure, steps up, and now looking to run is tackled from behind at about the 24. At 19-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. This time it's going to be Harvey Key trying to get ahead of steam over the left side. He's up close to the 30-yard line. It'll be about,
and that's probably what I'd be looking for if I were Shelby.
Shelby looks confused on defense, but they bring a blitz, and Camp's pass is incomplete. He was going for Harvey Key over the middle.
On their first possession.
4th and 6 for the Bulldogs, and they've got Gill in punt formation. There's the snap back to Gill, and he'll get it away. One of his better kicks of the night, and that was going back to warm-ups. Howard Thompson picks it up on a hop, and now here comes Thompson to the near side, to the 40. Howard trying to make a cutback, didn't get
25, the Burns 35.
Adjusted to that in the halftime. It's Larry Raper on the carry. Raper trying to get outside. Now he probably should have kept going to the outside there with ankles. Don't know if that was a problem or not, but here's Arsenio, the Golden Lions, after the 5-yard penalty, and Mark Williams into the ball game at a halfback spot due to that injury to Preston Ray. Now 16-15 in that ball game. Third down and 11, and they'll run the pitch to Mark Williams. Williams trying to get outside, gets it into Burns territory to about the Golden Lions. Plenty of time here with 10 seconds remaining on the play clock. There's the snap back to Rab. They get pressure, but not a lot, and Rab has just killed one. Spiraling kick taken at the 6-yard line by Harvey Key. Key trying to get outside and spikes, and Lanston Tanyi combined for the tackle at about the 7 or 8-yard line.
Rab has had an excellent game in the kicking game tonight, David. He's down 1 punt. It's a nice game, special teams for Tyler Rab.
Burns this time. Oh, fumble in the backfield, and Shelby may have recovered that in for a touchdown. Let's see.
This could be a safety, David.
Ball was fumbled, but both the defender and the running back ended up on the play. And out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off to Scott again, and he is slammed down as he crosses the horrendous tonight. Shelby shows blitz, and they come. The pass complete out in the flat, but it's going to be well short of the first down as spinning out of bounds. Gill back to punt. He has had some of the ugliest punts we've seen all season, both in warm-ups and in the game tonight, but they've been effective. Let's see what he can do here. Again, a low line drive type kick that takes a Burns bounce. This one will be fielded by the Golden Lions, and coming back is Jonathan Hopper. Hopper, a JV running back, hasn't seen any time running the football on the varsity squad, but scoops that one up. Williams in there at the halfback attention on the near side from the medical staff. I'm not sure if Preston is going to play anymore. Here's Arsenio Parks, bangs off the first hit, and then Brian Scott with basically all 11 men in the box against this Shelby offensive attack, and they still can't stop Arsenio at home. The Golden Lions will again run it to Parks, and Parks just somehow finding room where they're in the field with the double tight end set, and they give it on a delay to Parks, and this time though Burns is ready for it. For what's almost a 9-man Burns front. Here's Raper on the carry, and nothing doing that time for Larry. He'll lose a yard
off the field.
Well, again, they put the halfback split out here to the near side this time, and Montgomery's back to pass and in trouble. Washington gets pressure. Now Darrell unloads it to Larry Raper for the touchdown. 26-yard touchdown strike. Montgomery to Raper, and so it's 26-yard touchdown pass. Royster the hold, the kick by Rabb is up and good. 2:27 to go third quarter. Shelby 26. Listening to Golden Lions football. Pharmacy scoreboard coming up after the game. Obviously, our in-stadium post-game show sponsored by LPL Financial, Chip and Charles Camp. We appreciate their support of Shelby High football, and my gracious, and there's a nice hit right there. So first down and 10 Bulldogs at their own 20-yard line. Shelby again shows blitz from Corey Brooks, and he comes, but the pass is complete to Karan and Phelps is over the 25 to the 20, second down and 5 for Burns. Camp out of the shotgun, back to pass, pump fake, and now we'll throw deep. He's got a man streaking, and the ball is dropped. Oh my gracious alive. Phelps had it to the near side, a single split in to the far side, and they'll run the X-play, and Camp, for the first time tonight, gets it into open field, and he's out of bounds. Positive in this ball game. First and 10, ball at the 46. Camp, drop back, fires. Ball is nearly intercepted as Chris spikes for the Bulldogs, sure enough. Camp out of the shotgun, back to pass under a heavy rush, looked like a face mask maybe from Shelby, but no flag is down. And Camp with 3 wide receivers to the near side. Shelby delayed blitz this time as Camp will roll to the near side, fires it, and it's caught by the second man, O'Brien Degree. Degree, I don't believe, was the intended receiver. I think that was Brian Scott.
Into Shelby territory all night.
Camp out of the shotgun, calling the play again. Burns in the hurry-up offense as the clock is down to 23 seconds to go third quarter. Shelby leads it 26-0. Camp back to pass, has time now. The pressure breaks down. Aaron Smith gives chase, flicks it out, and it's complete down at the 20-yard line. The pass reception made by on the play for the Bulldogs. Camp calls his own number in the middle of the defense, and he's hit at the 25-yard line. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network. Harvey Key side beside him in the backfield, and now Camp will call his own number again. Lance Camp trying to get outside. Nice block on the corner, but Lance cannot get the corner. Not that he hadn't always had a vested interest in the Golden Lions. He's really got a vested interest now. Here's Camp, pump fake. Now comes back to his offside receiver, and Stevenson was there in good position, but he can't get a handle on it, and it's in for the touchdown. All right, so on for the point after touchdown, Ethan Martin. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard back in 1 minute. You're listening to Karan Phelps, 13 yards out and a touchdown. And it's 26-7, Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Here's Howard Thompson on the return of kick. Thompson to the 35, the 40, the 45, the 50. He's down the sideline, 30, 25, one man to beat, and he's tripped up at the 25-yard. Darrell Montgomery hands it off to Arsenio Parks, and Parks can't keep his feet, but if he had, he might have scored. Shelby content just to chew up clock here. Here's the give to Raper. Raper coming to the near side, now cuts it inside. He's down inside the 20 for the playoffs. Parks behind Montgomery. And it will be Parks off the left side. And he spins inside in the play, and he'll line up at a tight end spot down to 2 on the play clock. Shelby has to hurry. And then Parks has just stood up at the line of scrimmage and did not get it.
On his last 11 carries.
Brooks showing blitz, and Camp has trouble with the snap. Now he's got time, and he rolls out to his right. And that ball's intercepted. What a catch! Or did they say he hit the ground? All they say is incomplete. Over there to Makers on the road tonight. Here's Camp trying to run the option and gets the pitch out to Harvey Key. And Key with a nice run over the 20 to the third down and very short, as Key was just shy of the first down marker, and now Lance Camp will keep it. Camp trying to get outside and does, and now Lance Camp finishes off the run like you love to see a running back. 7:56 to go. Burns trails it by 19, but hey, anything can happen. Camp back to pass, a lot of pressure, but he steps back and fires complete to O'Brien Degree, and then a Degree. Well, I agree, but I mean, Lance kind of cooled down, and it's nice. First down and 10, Burns. Camp back to pass, pump fake, looking, fires, has a man. Royster on the coverage, but Phelps had a shot at pulling that to each side for Lance Camp out of the shotgun. Shelby brings an extra man, so they've got pressure. Camp tries to step up, and there is no room to do so. And Camp out of the shotgun will fake the handoff to Key and now keep it himself, and Lance Camp into Shelby territory and down. Camp out of the shotgun. Shelby shows pressure, and here they come. The Golden Lions getting some pressure as Camp rolls out, and he fires incomplete. Spikes with coverage on the far side. Game and leading 26-7. Shelby looking probably. Golden Lions led it 19-0 at the break. Here's Parks, the ball carrier. Arsenio spun for a gain of, and so Montgomery with 4 on the game clock, or on the play clock, will pitch it to Mark Williams. And man, did Burns know that play was coming. I know Montgomery back to pass on this third down ball possession down. He has time. He's got a receiver, Larry Raper, and a penalty marker comes in as the Burns defender got lined up as a halfback in the slot. They fake the toss to Raper and come on the kind of the dive kind of give to the Chargers. Oh, that would have been the Golden Lions. There's the give to Larry Raper. That should be a touchdown. 20, 15, 10, 5. Oh, nice play on the ankle tackle and touchdown for the Golden Lions, and he'll get the carry off the left side, and Brooks stacked up at the goal line. Nope, he's in for the touchdown. Corey Brooks, his first touchdown of the season, as he will get his maybe one and only carry of the ball game tonight, but he plunges in from a yard. He will get a few more carries before his career is over. Ben Green on for the point after touchdown, and he knocks it through with 4:15 remaining. You're listening to Golden Lions football. We'll try to get it back to those guys sooner rather than later in the postgame. The Golden Lion kick all the way to the 1 yard line, and Karan Phelps, the return man, out to about a degree, turned the ball over after making the catch. Here's Lance Camp on 1st and 10, trying to hit his receiver on the slant. Lance Camp, he has a receiver to the far side and a back beside him in the backfield. Back to pass is Camp. Corvallis Murray pressuring from the outside. Now Camp rolls to his right and fires deep down the field. The ball is incomplete. Well, it's been another struggle for Camp against a county rival. Here he's firing over the middle. Incomplete, and it hit Gillette right in the chin.
With that one touchdown pass in the third quarter.
Trips to the near side as Camp drops back. A big opening to the near side, and now he'll run for it. Lance Camp running the football, and he'll have a first down out over the 13 on the carry. With 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go, Shelby leads at 33-7 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Here's Camp looking down the field to Harvey Key, and Key,
but just didn't turn around.
well, that ball looked kind of like one of Jake DeLome's passes where he intentionally underthrows his receiver, hoping they can make a play. Here's Camp in trouble, rolling to his right, still looking and fires, and a couple of Golden Lions, Whitehurst and Royster, in the area with a incomplete pass. And here's Camp back to pass, straight drop, gets a little bit of pressure, now steps up and fires. And incomplete. To the studio for Lewis Carpenter, Dennis Davis, and the Carter of Chevrolet postgame show. 3 wide to the far side of the field, 2 wide to the near side for Camp, and he rolls to his right. Now he's got pressure. Camp just kind of throws it off his back foot, and that one's going to be intercepted by Tim Gillette. The third chance tonight for Gillette.
Back foot, David, running to his right.
Had that pressure by 60.
Jonathan Hopper in there at the tailback positions or halfback positions for Shelby, and here's Jonathan Hopper getting a carry, and Hopper slowing forward loses the Shelby.
Martin Savage at fullback.
And Satin at the halfbacks, and Miles Lawrence in there at fullback. Here's Lance Jackson, his first carry of the year. And Jackson, a nice carry over the left side. Ball comes loose, I believe. Or maybe that was just Jackson going backwards. After Nope, they're giving the ball to Burns. So it was a fumble by Jackson and a turnover for the number 5 tonight. Camp standing right on the 50-yard line. Backpedals to the 44 and now flips a pass that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Harvey Key. Ball at the Shelby 46. Camp back to pass. Corvallis Murray with pressure up the middle. This one's complete over the middle to Phelps. Out of the shotgun formation. Straight drop. Looking. Gets a little pressure, now comes to the near side, and he's got room to run. Lance Camp to the 20. Makes McCassell miss at the 17, but Wendell gets just enough. Camp out of the shotgun, standing on his 20-yard line. Floods the right side of the field with receivers, now looking to come back to the near side. Camp still looking, now stops and throws, and he's going to be picked off by David Royster at the 2-yard line. Royster with a head of steam back up the field. He's to the 17, the 18, and Shelby has the football again. Camp had a long time to look things over, Brent, and when he finally decided to get rid of it for this 3-minute break on the home